Culturally, it's a project with the objective to design and to build positive energy buildings. It means buildings with positive energy balance with a very high indoor environmental qualities.
Hi, I am Julien Olgar. I am a European project manager at Velogia, a social housing company. We basically had 3 demo cases in the Culturally project. The first one was a plus energy building we were supposed to build in Lers, but the project was abandoned due to various reasons outside the Culturally project. But it was a great experience as we did our first procurement on plus energy buildings, and now we do have a second project located in Roubaix. It's a net zero retrofit called Must Be Zero. On this project we will do the monitoring and the post-occupancy evaluation to see how tenants react to living in a super efficient building that is producing actually more than it's consuming. And also linked with technology providers in Culturally project, we will test the ventive heat pump unit in a small house in Tourcoing.
Bienvenue à Tourcoing, dans cette maison rénovée par Septalia pour le compte de Velogia.
So it's a typical house of the region with the red brick. This house was renovated by a local company called Renovated. So they do an important job to reach the target of the project and to take into account the several constraints of this research project. There is a strong work for the insulation. So first, a big job on the envelope. So by envelope, I mean all the elements that separate inside and outside, so walls, windows, also the roof, the floor. Also the adjacent wall, because there is houses on the left and on the right. And the external facade on the garden side and also directly on the street.
Hello, my name is Sam Whitfield. I'm the product manager of Ventive. Ventive are a UK-based manufacturer who manufacture low energy ventilation and heating solutions. We are integrating our new technology, Ventive Home, into this French demo site with the aim to ventilate the property, provide heat recovery and create a comfortable indoor environment with high air quality. The system has been designed to be modular, so we've broken this system down into an air handling unit with heat recovery at the top. We have a hydronics and refrigeration module in the center and a thermal store at the base. The property is fitted with a range of CO2, relative humidity and temperature sensors to monitor those parameters, and the system will adjust accordingly to create a comfortable indoor environment for the user. The user is able to use this screen to adjust the temperature set points of the house, as well as getting visibility on relative humidity and CO2.
Some tests have been performed in controlled environments, in laboratories, and now it's time to test it in real condition in these demo sites. For the monitoring, there is also another partner based in Spain. The company is Advantexis, and they help us to deploy the monitoring, and also they have a supervision solution to have a global view on what happened on this house.
In Culturally project, Vortice is technological providers with smart air movement for thermal comfort. The technology is based on a ceiling fan system composed by one or more fans and by a remote control connected each other point to point by a mesh network. The remote control read a few indoor variables as temperature and humidity and produce a variation on ceiling fan running speed.
So here we have another technology, a ceiling fan developed by another partner of the project. The company is Vortice, based in Italy. So the role of this technology is to improve the comfort. The rotation is clockwise or counterclockwise depending if we are in winter or in summer. And there is also an algorithm that adjusts the fan speed to have a correct comfort by changing, in fact, the air velocity around the occupants. So we have some sensors to monitor the comfort, so with temperature, humidity. Also check the behavior of the tenants, so windows and doors opening, also movement detection. And last one, we have sensors only dedicated to the packed heat pump to control the heat pump correctly depending on what is the indoor condition in each rooms.
What I want to highlight about culturally is to see that at European level we are ready to build plus energy buildings, and it's super important to get this experience also from other demonstration sites, because in France we didn't have the same problems as in Germany, but also we can encounter them maybe later. And same, like it was really a good added value to work with such various technology providers. We were able to test technologies that are quite new in France but quite advanced in other European countries. So yeah, we made a great step forward.
The plus energy building is not the standard in Europe. I mean, it is not the standard, not a requirement, but something that just approved the new version of the European directive on energy performance in buildings. And in the directive they are mentioned the building that produce more energy than they use, something that will become part of the market.
As a plus energy building in the social housing sector in France, it was kind of a new thing. Culturally, it was really a pioneer in this domain. It was well received because we could communicate and we had a lot of questions from our peers about this project. We see now that some other social housing organizations are getting towards building plus energy buildings. So yeah, I think it's a great project, and we will see more plus energy buildings in the future in France.